This video is for those of you who are in a classroom that you have a projector, either a projector sitting on a stand or a projector mounted from the ceiling. You also have an iPEVO camera. The iPEVO camera, the older model, is a darker green. There is a new model and it's more like a Kelly green. Either way, they're both iPEVO cameras. We're going to show you how you can hook your iPEVO camera up to your computer and your projector so that you can either project from your projector and show what's on your screen or very easily show whatever is happening underneath the document camera. First one is the VGA, one of those ones with the little pins, the old school cord. Some of you are going to have to use the VGA cable if you have an older projector, and so you would plug your VGA in to your dongle, which plugs into your computer. Then you would come over to the other end and you would plug the VGA. So this is into my computer. This VGA comes right here into the blue Computer One VGA. So that's just hooking up your projector with a VGA cable. So now we're going to show you what you need to hook up your document camera into this configuration. You've got your projector hooked up. Let's talk about the document camera. Well, if you have this iPEVO doc camera, you're going to want to make sure that you have the iPEVO software downloaded on your computer. And the best way to do that is when you are logged into your MacBook. If you see on your dock here, I'm going to make this bigger so you can see it. I have this little North Clackamas here self-service. This is a portal where we put things that we know teachers are going to need to access. And I'm going to open that up and it's going to show me different types of software that I can download onto my computer. You are looking for this one right here. It's the iPEVO Visualizer right here. You are going to install that. Now when I click it, I already have it installed, so it's going to open up. But for you, you're going to go through the install process, install it on your computer. Once you install the iPEVO Visualizer software, you can go down to your dock. I call this little guy down here your happy face finder guy. Open up your finder. You're going to go to Applications, and it starts with a V, Visualizer. It's called Visualizer. So you're going to go down to Visualizer right here. Okay, there's my Visualizer software. You want to make sure that this Visualizer software is in your dock. So to do that, you would just click, hold, and drag this icon right here from Finder. Click, hold, and drag and drop it into your dock wherever you want to place that icon. Now that allows you to quickly launch the iPEVO software right from your dock by just clicking on it. Okay, we covered those cords, but I never hooked up my computer to the document camera, so I'm going to quickly do that. And as you can see here, I have my VGA in the dongle, which goes into my computer. Then the other end of the VGA cable comes over here, and it goes into the VGA port on the projector. Okay, so the VGA goes into the VGA port. So now what I've just done is I've connected my computer to my projector, but I still need to connect one more thing to make the document camera work with it. And so your document camera, it's either going to have a white cord that it came with, if it's the older, darker color green, or if it's the newer Kelly color green, it will have a black cord. Either way, this is a USB. And so it goes into the port on the back of the iPEVO camera right here. And like I said, this cord comes with the document camera. And then you're going to come over and you're going to hook it into the dongle where your VGA is. So now what I've just done is I've connected my computer to the projector, and I've also connected my computer to the document camera. Okay, now that we have everything physically hooked up, now you want to go in and make sure that the document camera and your computer are talking and that the software is working. So the first thing you need to do on your document camera, don't be like me and forget this, you need to power on the document camera. Right here, it's green when it's on. Once it's powered on, I would then go on to my computer. I'm going to go to my system preferences by going to the black apple in the upper left-hand corner. And I'm going to go to displays. And when I click on displays, I want to make sure that in arrangement right here, I have mirror displays on, checked, and it's on. Okay, now that we've hooked everything up, we have the cords under control, I'm going to show you how to use the software. So I know that I brought that onto my dock down here, so I'm going to launch the visualizer software. And here it launches. Now, a few things to show you here. When I get into the software, I always want to make sure that this is on present up here. You'll see there's some other things, don't worry about those, just you want present. That's the first thing in the software. The second thing I'd like to show you is how you can make it full screen. So I have this little icon over here for full screen, and click it again if you don't want to be in full screen. Now, what's great about this is you can see whatever's happening under my document camera is happening in this visualizer software window. I can also go and open up Chrome. So you're using this, you can use the document camera along with your projector at the same time, going back and forth, showing things. So that's the visualizer software. One other quick thing you might want to know about that is down here in the lower left-hand corner, you have the ability to take a snapshot of whatever you're doing under the document camera. And so it gives you this camera. If I click it, I snapshot my work. I also can do a live recording. If I switch that to record, hit the camera, I can record the process of whatever I'm doing underneath my dock camera. The last important thing about the software that I'd like to share with you is right up here you have this little icon here. It's a square with some lines on it. It's your menu. If you click on the menu, this is where you can do things like zoom in on the camera. If you have something underneath the camera and it needs to be rotated, you have the ability to rotate here. You also have the ability to freeze whatever is under the camera. Many of you are used to that, on the older document cameras on the remote control, but here you would just click on your controls and freeze live image. But over here you have this little icon. It always stays on right here. This crisps up the image, so it focuses the image. So if I click that, it's going to do a little adjustment and it's going to focus to make whatever is presenting more clear and easier to see. Okay, so in this lower right-hand corner, I just want to show you these icons too. I'm in standard, it's just showing you whatever is under the dock camera. You do have the ability here to choose a different view, and this view will put the teacher, it'll put us in the corner here, and then whatever's happening under the camera. Or you wanted to show students the document camera, what you're presenting, but also yourself as you're talking or showing, hello. You can choose this icon down here, and it kind of shows you this little picture-in-picture. You have to click it off, and then it takes you back to your standard full screen underneath the document camera.